So tonight we honor the leaders of our past, our founders and presidents who served as both the prophets and kings of Temple Sinai. During Clergy Coffee Talk, our program this past Tuesday, it was discussed that every president, every few years, experiences something which made life more interesting. Yes, something exciting or interesting, I should say, always came up that challenged our founders and leaders. Though the idea of living in interesting times brings to mind, at least for me, a Chinese curse, in Judaism, there's no curse implied. We know that we are always living in interesting times, and though life can be filled with challenges, they can help us find gratitude and joy in unexpected ways. As I've said before, I do not believe that hardships are purposefully given by God, intended to make us stronger or teach us a lesson. However, I do believe with all my soul that Jewish values, prayer, and community can help us through difficult times, and everything that challenges us to struggle and survive can eventually make us stronger, happier, and kinder, as it has done here at Temple Sinai. Our current reality is most definitely an example of interesting times. A global pandemic is no small thing. I'm looking at you, Ellen. But I hope that as the years pass, this too will be just another example of something we've survived, something that made us stronger as a congregation. And I believe that's possible because our Torah portion this week teaches that it's only possible to truly see the unseeable and know the unknowable by looking back. In our portion, Ki Tisa, Moses asks to behold God's presence. God responds by putting Moses in this place he cannot move and then covering Moses' eyes, passing before him, and then moving his hand and allowing Moses to see God's back. In this moment, Moses is able to see the impossible. He learns he can only see God's presence in the past tense, can only see where God has already been. From this, we all learn the power of looking back on where we've been and what we've seen. We all learn the lesson that reflecting on that which has already happened is a powerful way to connect to the present moment, which brings us here tonight and to all of our Sinai-versaries. Yes, we all know the sayings and quotes that hindsight is 20/20 and hindsight provides new eyes. But what if it can also provide a new sense of belief, of gratitude, of awe? We have been through so much, and tonight we honor the people who have shaped us and led us through. We appreciate all they faced and all they accomplished and all they did to make us who we are today. And we take a moment to recognize that even during our current times, goodness abounds, if we will only be aware of it. If not now, then someday when looking back. Tonight, as we honor the leaders of our past and fondly remember all they have done, may we learn to experience the present with the kind of hindsight we give to the past. May we show gratitude for today's leaders, and may we see every challenge as something else that we know someday we will overcome, thereby filling our present with wisdom beyond its time. Shabbat Shalom.